Hello everyone, my name is Bo Alexander and I'm so glad that you're here. So many of you enjoyed the Christmas Decorate With Me video that I put out a few weeks back where I set up my Christmas tree and decorated my apartment for the upcoming holiday. I actually just got in about an hour ago from spending time with my family and celebrating Thanksgiving this past week. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll be sure to link it for you below in a comment. I honestly had the best time and I thought it would be too much fun to bring you guys along and show you how I spent the past few days, helping to prepare their home and their tree for the upcoming holiday as well. I absolutely love Christmas and I'm usually the go-to in my family that everybody calls upon to help set up, so stick around to see how it turned out. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Let me know if you enjoy videos like this by chatting with me in the comments, and don't forget to give me a like or a thumbs up so that I know you would like me to do more videos like this in the future. Also, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at Bo Talks Now for more day-to-day posts and inspiration. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. So if it's not apparent by now, I'm no stranger to putting up and decorating a Christmas tree. As I said in my intro, I've been the go-to decorator in my family for as long as I can remember, and I typically try to revamp and refresh my approach each year. Fluffing the branches of an artificial tree, as we know, adds life, volume, and the correct shape to a Christmas tree, as they rarely look their best straight out of the box or a storage bag. Speaking from experience, I recommend wearing gloves as the needles can be pretty rough on your hands, and if you're working on a pre-lit tree like this one, be sure to plug in and test the lights prior to fluffing to make sure they work, and be careful not to snag any wires in the process. This tree, unlike the one I have in my home that I decorated a few weeks back, is pre-lit and stands about 2 feet taller than mine at 9 feet. I definitely had to use a small step stool and a ladder to reach the higher sections while fluffing. Make sure that if you are using either, that they are in good working condition too. And periodically take a step back to survey your work, making adjustments as necessary until you're satisfied. I used Deco Mesh on this tree, just like I did on mine back home, but this time in red for a more traditional Christmas look. I used the same green floral wire too that I used on the centerpiece and mantelpiece arrangements in my last Christmas Decorate With Me to fasten the mesh to the innermost tree tips. This Deco Mesh ribbon can be bought just about anywhere. It was 50% off at Hobby Lobby and selling for $4 a roll. I bought the silver variation on my tree from Walmart, but I know it can be purchased from Michael's for a comparable price. I kept with a classic wrap for this tree design, and I want to show you all more in depth how I achieved this look. As you can see, I've attached one end to the tree to start. I take about a foot worth of the Deco Mesh in both hands, roll the sides underneath to create a puff, and pinch the end before securing it inside towards the base of the tree with a piece of green wire. I'll show you once more just to make sure you've got it down pat. Roll to create a poof, pinch, secure, and adjust it to give it a fluffier, more bulbous appearance. Keep in mind you can make the poofs as small or as large as you want to. I tend to start them smaller towards the top of the tree and progressively make them larger towards the base. Once you've finished, make sure to assess your work and adjust as needed. For a tree of this size, I used roughly a roll and a half to complete this look. My goal here was to use most of the pre-existing decor my aunt has acquired over the years, and I absolutely love this embellished and beaded garland. It's rich in textural detail, and I love the subtle glam effect that it adds to the tree when it's draped over the outermost branches. I placed it in between the rows of Deco Mesh and doubled up the strands for more of a visual impact. There are no firm rules for decorating a Christmas tree when it comes to draping a garland, and to be quite honest, I'm not sure where this garland came from, but if my memory serves me correct, I believe she told me Pier 1 once upon a time. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the way to elevate and give your Christmas tree that professionally decorated look is to cover it in decorative sprays. I don't know about you, but I like to see as little of the green tree as possible, just as you would see in an upscale hotel lobby or a department store around the holidays. Together we chose quite a few that varied in color, texture, size, and shape. For this tree, as I said before, we wanted to incorporate the decor elements that she already had and refresh and revamp the look by adding these picks, sprays, and stems for a more luxurious feel. The color scheme spans red, silver, champagne, and gold. It's a winning combination and definitely more classic and traditional in appearance. All of these glittered sprays came from Hobby Lobby. Again, they were all on sale for 50% off and were roughly $1 to $3 a piece. They're actually meant to be used for wreaths, but to be quite honest, they're so much more cost effective than the full-size stems you'll find in the actual floral section at your store. It's an insider tip, but it will absolutely save you money, no doubt. Now that's not to say that I skipped over the larger stem section completely. They do have beautiful weeping stems that are much more substantial and will drape over the facade of the tree with ease. She did have these beautiful gold wire sprays. I believe these likely came from Pier 1 too many years ago, but I'm sure you could find something similar at Hobby Lobby or Michael's that would evoke the same look. For the tree topper, she had a gold glittery star in her collection with the swirled motif. One of my favorite ways to elevate a tree is to incorporate picks and sprays alongside the tree topper. It's a more whimsical look and it gives the tree a more contemporary appeal. It also helps give a tree this 360-degree crown that can be viewed in the round from all angles. I typically insert the stems angled downward towards the base in a clockwise fashion with a stem or two at each interval. Here you'll see the larger champagne-colored glitter stems that I mentioned earlier. These are in the form of a weeping holly branch. Notice how full they are and how they add dimension to the tree by cascading vertically along its surface. Like the Deco Mesh ribbon, I circled the tree with these stems and followed the classic wrap as I staggered them progressively to create movement. I also used these draped silver glitter stems to fill in the holes along the sides of the tree. These were the perfect addition as they gave the appearance of icicles when the warm yellow light illuminates against each. Here you can see I added the gold wired sprays that my aunt already had, and that was really what made this tree so much fun to decorate, was the mirroring of new and old Christmas decor from years past together to create something so beautiful. I also thought it would be cool to show you that you can get this professionally decorated look with the most minimal and affordable refresh by reworking pieces that you already own and incorporating just a few new additions to the mix. It's also nice to see how impactful a colorful tree can be in a more neutral space. The red is so vibrant, and that mix of gold, silver, and champagne colored sprays and ornaments scream Christmas, which I absolutely love at this time of year. I'm a firm believer that you should vary the size and shape of the ornaments you place on your tree. I do this with my own tree, and it not only fills in the different sized small, medium, and large size gaps, but gives the overall tree design variety and depth. You can absolutely mix and match your ornaments too. Glass, plastic, glittered, embellished, it all makes for a curated look that is uniquely your own. I like to hang the ornaments in varying spaces between the Deco Mesh and Garland. I also periodically take a step back to ensure that no two that are too similar or alike in appearance are placed next to each other. One of the last additions to a tree will be the picks and sprays. Like ornaments, I like these to vary, jolt upward and out, and provide fullness and dimension. And to ensure all of the bare spots in the tree are covered, our final addition will be these large glittered snowflakes. And quickly, before the big reveal, I do want to show you a fun floral arrangement that I put together for the tablescape. Using a dotted vase and these beautiful snow white peonies, I was able to add some flair and carry a more neutral Christmas color scheme into the breakfast nook. They are relatively lifelike, and I love the dusting of glitter as it adds a snowy touch to this eye-catching centerpiece. I pre-folded the wired stems in half to fit the vessel and arranged each, roughly 9 stems in total, to create a full and billowing floral display. And once everything was complete, it looked a little something like this. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope that you continue to feel inspired while sourcing inspiration and decor for your home in your own unique style. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that little bell so that you can be notified first for upcoming posts and videos. And don't forget to give me a like and follow me over on Instagram. I hope you all have an incredible day, and until next time, bye!